What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Shout out to joiners and shout out to the point of view crew. So I am for sure going to do a viewer's choice video tonight, 7 o'clock or so. I already put the community tab out, and I must say I'm impressed. I've already seen a lot of suggestions, and they're bomb. I'm going to have fun making that video. I had something else I need to get at you guys about. So I was going to do another community tab. But I was like, I just put that community tab out with the viewer's choice, and I'm a little suspicious of doing 2 community tabs at once. Aren't we all? So I thought, no, how about I just do another video and give it to them verbally, let them know what's crack-lacking, talk to them about what I want to talk to them about. And since I'm not with the short videos, I came up with a couple of things to talk about. Batten up the frog. So here we go. Let's get into it. Man, trip on this though. I remember in my 20s I had a shirt. It said like jiu-jitsu. Team jiu-jitsu on it. And I'd wear it. And sometimes people would be like, oh man, you know anything about jiu-jitsu? Jiu-jitsu life? A little bit. A tad. Which I didn't, of course. And now I wear this shirt, BC baseball. Hey man, you play ball for BC? Yeah, it's a little bit. I mean, look at me. You think I play ball for BC? I mean, yeah, just a tad. I like the shirt though. Hey, but trip on this. I want to do a video on the Kern River. The Killer Kern. I want to do it in a true crime sort of way. Tell it as if it's true crime, as if the Kern River is the bad guy. I think it'd be very good content. And if I could save one person, help one person from coming here and jumping in it, because they don't call it the Killer Kern for nothing. The problem with it is the top looks real calm and peaceful. Of course, you have parts that are the rapids and the white waters and all crazy where the current's on top. But a lot of the Kern River, the current's at the bottom and the top is real peaceful. So people come from outlying areas. They're not hip. They haven't heard the word Kern River. They just see some nice water, cool water, and there's like camping areas nearby. And they don't use caution and jump in. You never hear from them again, and you find them way down the road. So I'm going to do a video on Killer Kern, and I think it'll be pretty cool. But then you boil it down, and it'd be a video about a river. Anyone want to watch a video about a river? Yeah, it's the Killer Kern River, huh? So look for that. Shout out to Bakersfield, Kern County. Shout out to the Killer Kern. We're doing that video pretty soon. So, are you guys hip to unclaimed property? Unclaimed money? It really used to be my get down back in the day. It's one of those ca.gov.gov things. It's a government ran. It's a website. What it is if you came up short like a tax refund, maybe you had like a unemployment check that didn't make it to you, or somehow whatever, it pops up. The state of California will grab it and they'll hold it, and they'll hold it in their unclaimed money, unclaimed property. And I used to always just look and I'd find stuff. I remember my stepbrother Chris, I found $400 for him one time on there. Just looking around, it was for a computer he bought, a refund. He didn't get the money, it went to unclaimed money. Well, Green-Eyed Jim and I was looking on there, unclaimed money, and found $120. It's mine. And it came from a CDC. And I know exactly what it's from, too. It's because back in the day when I was in Arizona, I ordered a 30-pound package and 10 CDs. But we got a big right with the Southsiders. Well, I mean, not so big, but basically 5 Southsiders jumped a wood in the kitchen. So after that happened, they slammed the whole prison. Now, the prison hopes that will be an isolated incident. And what they do is they let out one Wood and one Southsider to talk about it, like a peace treaty. So they can get together and be like, hey, you know what? Those actions don't represent the whole car. It's isolated. We have nothing to do with that. Peace. Let's come off down. Everything's good. That's what the prison wants. That's usually what happens. But this time they let the Wood and the Southsider out, and Southsider just stabbed the Wood. Gained times. So now, snarf, really slammed down. That 30-pound package I ordered and the 10 CDs, they're not going to get to me. Lockdown, you don't get your packages. So we're just sitting in the cell for 60 days. Finally, they decided to snatch me up and take me to New Delano. And that's when I see my 30-pound package. They're putting it goes with me on the bus. I mean, I don't see it, but I know it's going with me. I do see it, though. We do a layover at Ironwood. And I get so pissed off because I get to Ironwood. There's my 30-pound package I ordered months ago. Haven't had because of lockdown. I don't see the CDs anywhere, though. There's my package. And we're only going to be at Ironwood for one night. We're going to stay the night. Because we start off Arizona. Have to go to New Delano. They're thinking, man, let's stop halfway there in Blythe, California, in Ironwood State Prison, give them a layover, then kick it for a night. So that's what they do. I thought they just put us in a cell, take our property, put it off to the side, that goes to them in the morning. No, they went through all of our stuff individually. Opened up my sealed and taped 30-pound package and start throwing stuff away. Stuff they can't have at that prison. Pissed me off, bro. And you know what even worse is the inmates who work at R&R, inmate task force, straight up more cop than they are inmate, start taking the stuff out of the trash. How can you be a convict working other convicts for their stuff, man? So they get our stuff thrown away just so they could have it. Anyway, be that as it may, I ended up in New Delano. My package had gone through. I came up short. Never did see the 10 CDs. Don't know what happened. But now I do. They must have not been able to give me the CDs. CDC sent them back. They sent CDC the money. CDC can't find me. Boom. $120 unclaimed property. Green Eyed Jim and I tell you about it. Now, here's the hard part though, because I went online to look at unclaimed property like I used to do back in the day, and there's so many scammers, I hate scammers, that there's 10 unclaimed properties. You don't know which one is which. You push this one, and they act like they're the unclaimed property department, and you start telling them their information, and they just scam that ass. That's what they're hoping for. So you got to make sure you pick the right one, man. So yeah, I'm hoping to get in there. Just like with Spectrum, dude. Same thing, me and my cousin, Sue, plays petty little game back and forth. We fuck with each other, man. That's the way it is. So she'll tell me sometimes, get the fuck out of here. I don't want you at my house right after I pay the house payment. Like, I'll pay all the bills. Get out of here. I'm like, I just paid. She'll, no, that's for this month. I want you out, blah, blah, blah. She'll justify it. And I was like, okay, well, the cable's in my name. I'm going to turn off the Spectrum then. You're not going to have cable. You're not going to have Wi-Fi, home phone, none of that shit. So, like, I'm going to call Spectrum. So they're damn like, call Spectrum. And he gave me all these options. I'm like, what? And I picked one, and I know what Spectrum sounds like. It's like, no. This call will be recorded for your thing. Would you like to take a poll? Then it's called, it's automated. Push this number, blah, blah. Instead, I call Spectrum. Someone's like, hello? Was this Spectrum? Like, yeah. Account number? I'm like, what? Fuck all that, dog. This is not Spectrum. So many people are trying to scam. Makes me sick, dude. I can't stand scammers. Now I've been got. I need a social security card real bad. And when I online ordered a social security card, sure enough, 10 different options. I pick one. It's like, send us $14.95. I send the $14.95. Never got a social security card. But guess what? They don't charge for a social security card. So I don't know who I gave $14 to. That's what happened there. So let me just say a real quick thing, another thing on the inmate task force, dirty ass inmate. Because when I went from Soledad to Arizona, I had a Walkman. It wasn't all that great. It was just a radio Walkman. It didn't even play CDs, tape, none of that. Just a radio Walkman that I liked. I do my push-ups, listen to music. What happens is if you get a Walkman, a TV, if you get anything like that, a radio at prison, they put your name on it with a Dremel, and they put on your bed card. And they don't want you to give stuff away, so if you have headphones and you parole, they want you to take it with you. If you give it to your buddy Tom, and later the cops look at Tom's headphones and it says Chris, they're going to take it away. So you call it a floater. You can't have floaters. But what I deal with my floater headphones is I scratched off the name. Made it all nice and cool. And then I dribbled my name in with obviously not with a Dremel, with a paper clip, but it looked comparable, man. It looked exactly like theirs did. In my eyes, I thought it looked pretty damn good. And so I go through R&R to pack my stuff so they could ship it to Arizona. And I'm leaving Soledad to go to Arizona. I go through R&R. They package up all your property. And I think I luck out because behind the counter, cataloging my property is an inmate, not a cop. I'm thinking, cool. A cop is more likely to look at my bed card and fuck me like that. Not an inmate. And I get up there and he sees my headphones. He's like, hey, are these on your bed card? Are these yours? I was like, yeah. He's all right. So he packs everything up. I think everything's packed. I don't see my box from Soledad, my property, for like 3 months because I got stuck at Wasco for a month. Got stuck at this prison in Arizona. Finally over here. They slow play you always. I'll giving you your stuff. And like, boom, here's your property. Open up, no Walkman. My inmate task force got me, bro. I couldn't believe it, man. Yikes, Saruski. Man, but trip on this though. I think I may end up getting a job, going to work. Because there's a difference between not looking for a job and just flat out avoiding one. Because the school is trying to get me a job. I just graduated from school, San Joaquin Valley College, in 9 months. I got an electrical technician degree, and they're trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? They're trying to place me. They have a whole division. It looks good for their numbers. They could say, hey, man, you come to our school, 90% of the students get placed, get work. And they have a placement, they have a job placement part of the college, and they've been blowing my phone up. Hey, don't you want to go to work? We got work, tons of work. And like I said, it's one thing to be not looking for work, and another thing to be like, what? You want to talk to Chris? Chris, you're here. So I'm just going to have to go ahead and go to work. But my problem was, man, I wanted to do YouTube full time. All the way full blast. And I still can. I believe I still can. Just hot schmott here. I believe I still can do YouTube full time. Why not? There's plenty of people who do YouTube and work. I just didn't want the channel to suffer, but I think it might be better. I'll be smoking a lot less weed, because I'll be working all day. A lot of times when you're up and moving around is when you have the most energy. It's when you're laying down and stuff, it makes you the most tired. as odd as that is. And if I had the little job like 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., man, plenty of time. Come home at work. I could do morning motivations. You guys can drink coffee with me as I get ready for work, and we can just drop some stories, talk and hang out. I could do more lives. Even Green-Eyed Gemini, Jen, she said she could do research for me on true crimes. So she could like do the outline, put some videos together for me, and give me the rundown. I could do videos that way. Viewer's choice. I just come from you guys. So I think, if anything, the channel might flourish. Because I really think it's time I went out there and I got the degree for something. And the thing was, when I first graduated from the college, it was January and February. I hate to sweat. Methadone makes me sweat, just period. But I hate to sweat in January, February. It's cold. There's nothing worse than being cold, because ice cold and rainy and overcast outside, and yet you're sweating, man, and your shirt's sweaty. Snarf, not the business. But at summertime, sweating actually feels good. That cools you down. Yeah, I can get used to this. Plus, I just need more money, man. I was thinking that if I went full blast, because, man, you guys have seen me in the past, making one video, maybe 2 videos a week. And I make enough money to pretty much sustain myself, by and large. I figure if I posted every day, then I would just, like, have triple the money. It would just have so much more. Just, like, I'd have dollars for days. And that is true, sort of, kind of, but I mean, it takes a minute. It doesn't happen overnight. So even though I've been posting, and it's going to affect my pay, of course it is. Like I just said, it doesn't happen overnight. Cállate, way! And I need more money. Need to get in for work, especially now that I have a girlfriend. I'm in a relationship. She's a few hours up the road. We're already committed ourselves to each other that we're going to see each other. One time a month at least. I mean, that's what's going to sustain the relationship. That's what's going to help it out, right? You can't just talk on the phone all the time. I mean, I guess you can. But obviously, if you're in distance, if you can arrange it, if you make it happen, obviously you're going to want to see your loved one. So, and that ain't cheap, as I've been finding out. But very well worth it, man. So, yeah. That's what's up with that, though. So, I think I'm going to end up going to work. I'm going to call the lady back and blow my phone up. I'm going to be like, place me. Let's do the damn thing. And I like to work. I'm a kick-ass worker, man. I am. I get stuck in my head and I just go for it. When I was working as a carpenter helper in Porterville, working at this motel, they had this rule. Since we're in Bakersfield, but working out of town in Porterville, an hour away, after we worked at the motel a day, we stopped by a store, convenience store, to get drinks for the drive home. They used to say, Chris, you can't get out and go in the store, because they'd be afraid I'd start sweeping the parking lot. Because I would constantly, all day long at the motel, be sweeping the parking lot. We'd cut up some wood, we'd be doing this and that, there's sawdust everywhere, there's nails, but yet you have motel customers, people driving by. I mean, if we cut up some wood, we're getting ready to carry it, but we have like 5 minutes to wait, because we're waiting for the forklift. I'll take that 5 minutes to start sweeping. I stay busy. I do it for me, not you, though. It's better for my head. I just get locked in and just go for it. Just let it rip. Bro, I've never had anybody complain about my work stilo. I let it rip, dog. And I'm looking forward to it. I would have gone to work sooner, but I really had to just justify it in my head, because I do not want the channel to suffer. I love the Point of View crew. I'm doing this full time, man. But I think I could do them both full time. Are you with me or are you with me? Especially with the team I have. Green-Eyed Gemini, Jen, which is one person, and then Derek, vice president. We're going to let it rip, man. So, other than that, there used to be this dude on the Point of View crew. He used to donate fat. He used to kick down so freaking fat. He would give me like $1,500 a month, $1,000, $1,500, $200-$300 every week. He would just send me all these donations to where it started looking suspicious to PayPal. One time they locked me up. It seemed like a month to get unclear. Like, what's going on here? You were getting like nickel and dime, 10, 15, 20, 30. Now you got some $1,500 all stuff coming through. So we cleared it up, and he'd call me like, Splinter, I just hit you with another donation. You know why? I'd say, why? He'd say, because I can. He's like, that's right. He's like, I love you, dog. Love your content. But the thing was, my nose is itching. The thing was, he was drunk. He was drinking. He was smoking rock. He was getting loaded. He was like, party like a rock star. And he was being real careless with his money. But he's sobered up since then. I talked to him. He was going through his sobriety. He's like, Splinter, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to move here. I got to get clean. I'm like, yeah, brother, I'm here for you. Dude, you know that's the way to go. You're not happy like this. A lot of people don't think that alcohol can really take you out because it's legal. But alcohol, man, if it gets us hooking you, it could be a battle. It could be a struggle, man. I wouldn't wish hardcore alcoholism on anybody, man. I've seen it, yeah. And he was struggling with it. And other drugs in addition. So he got away, got clean, then I kind of quit hearing from him. And then I reached out, you okay? He said, yeah, brother, I'm clean, this and that. And you know what? The donation don't come no more. You know why? Because he's like, fuck all that. I'm a rich, successful businessman, but I'm just going to give some YouTuber $1,500? I don't think so. See, now he's smart using his head. That was like when he was all drunk and all messed up. Yeah, getting careless with the money. But now he's sober. He's not doing no crazy stuff. And I'm happy. I'd rather never ever get another dollar from him as long as I live, as long as he's sober and happy and doing good. And he did touch me. We talked like 3 months ago. Sean doesn't. No I'm saying. But man, I think it's awesome, bro. I think it's awesome, man, that he got clean. And it's a testimony. It can be done. But trip out on this, though. Here's what I want to talk to you guys about. Check out this dildo. This dildo. Now, look. I can only do this deal for 4 people. And I really want to do this dildo. I want to do this deal. Dang, come on, split it out. I want to do this deal. I can only do it with 4 people. What it is if you buy a Point of View Crew shirt off me, if you give me a donation, you get a shirt, I will give you a bag of Wired Wolf coffee. It's white coffee. Is that wood? Is that Peckerwood or what? Is that white coffee? This stuff's so bomb, they don't even worry about the branding or the packaging. Throw it in a white bag and give it to them. Dude, it's fire. It's Wired Wolf. It's white coffee. Fidalgo. I got 4 of these. I can't remember exactly. I don't want to misquote. I believe it's $60 a bag. It's at least that. So the first 4 people who buy a shirt off me, I'm going to give them a bag of Wired Wolf. And I'm going to give them a magnet. And I'm also going to write them a love letter. So 4 people are going to get hooked up, man. And I hope someone comes through and makes that deal. I could really use it. I'm not going to lie. This last trip, the hood sucks, all that. Bro, it got me. But well worth it. And then I was kind of still paying, sort of, on the trip the month before. That's why I've been hitting it so hard. And you know what else would really, really help? I'm not asking indefinitely. But if you can please, Point of View Crew, the next week, I'm going to be making a gang of videos in this month. If you could please watch some of the commercials, even some of the ads, click on them, bro, it really helped me out. Because I'm working on the pay for June 21st. And my next payday from YouTube is June 21st. And that's May. The work I do in May, I'll get the fruit from that June 21st. So this next week, I'm going to be hitting hard. That's when I do a viewer's choice tonight. I do a live later. At least 2 videos a day, if not 3, man. I'm just going to start doing some content. Because I already said I would. You guys want the content. I want to make it. That's how we're getting down. And then also, it's going to help me. I could actually live life, man. Because I've barely been making it. Hand to fist. Check to check. Buy the chicken. Eat the neck. Yeah, so someone gets a shirt. Boom, Wired Wolf. Be a lot more content. That viewer's choice later on tonight. Can't wait. And I'm like 99.9% sure I'm going to do that live. But trip on this. In my last video, I did some kind of crazy, bro. Did that surprise you? I might do some of my crazy in my video. It's kind of like awful, kind of like, what happened there? Because I was making a point in my video, it seems like all the other girls I've met before wasn't quite right. It's like trying to put that square peg in that round hole, like forcing it. It's going to work. Where with Green Eye Gemini and Jen, just like natural, it just clicks. And I'd seen this like illusion. I've seen someone do this like illusion thing with their hand. I'm not going to try to do it. You guys see me do it last time. It kind of went flat. But it did, and they could go like this. They do this hand thing, and it's a badass like illusion. I saw it, I was like, whoa. And I thought, and I practiced, I thought I knew how to do it. And that's how I was going to sum them. I was like, yeah, we click, and it's like, do this like magic thing. It looked like really cool. But when I watched it back, it was like, no, it didn't. It's not what no. And no one called me out on it, which is pretty cool. I think everyone just saw it and was like, okay then, right on. But it should have looked way much more better. And I'll learn the thing, might show you later. And you'd be like, oh, okay, we get it. Gotcha, right here. But hey, man, it's the thought that counts. So, also, not only that, how many people noticed, this is crazy, when I was on Hoodstocks, and me and Lucky Sun Z were talking. We had a table right here and our chairs, and we're talking. And then Jen, Green Eye Gemini, on the couch right here in my peripheral. We came up with a safe word. Pineapple. In case anything gets too crazy, like pineapple. Because sometimes I get caught up in the moment. For instance, I took a shot of whiskey. I was going to take another one. She's like, pineapple. It's like, I didn't take it. She's thinking of me because I have an ulcer, man. I can't be... the first shot of whiskey I took was hurting my stomach, bothering me. I couldn't imagine if I took the other one. But I was caught in the moment going to do it. And she's not telling me no. She just say, the pineapple say, stop and think about it. If you still want to proceed, go ahead. But just stop. And I stopped and was like, no, I don't want that. And also the shrooms. I'm like, yeah, some shrooms. That'd be awesome. Drive through the grapevine way home. Like, whoa, shrooming, pineapple. Like, wait a minute. I don't know what that'll do to me. I don't like messing with psychedelics and stuff. So, but I didn't think talking to him that if I went pineapple, I didn't think that was on camera. I thought it was her right here. And then if I went like this, I just didn't think everyone saw, all the thousands of people saw me say pineapple. But it was on camera. It's pretty cool. But if you want to know what that is, that's what it is right there. A safe word. Like, hey, slow down. Think about it. Anyway, that's what's up, man. Get yourself Point of View Crew shirt and Wired Wolf magnets. Hit me up at the PO Box. Show love on the Cash App. Doing the viewer's choice tonight. It's not too late to get your suggestion in the community tab. There's a bunch of good ones already, man. Some like fire ones. Of course, I really want to go live tonight, even if it's only for like a half hour. I'm talking like 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock, just for a little while. Tap in. I know a lot of people have questions about hood stocks, and a lot of people have questions about Green Eye Gemini, believe it or not. I'm ready to open up, answer whatever questions. And a true story, too. So, get at me, man. Let's see what's up. I'm going to cut the string and let it fly. See you guys soon. Peace.